We were neighbors about 1 block from each other, and I went to school with her brothers all through high school, and she was about 2 grades above me. So we knew of each other, but we weren't anything romantic at the time because we were both kids.
Yeah.
Everyone touched by Riverside Life Services has their own unique story, and that's certainly the case for Dan and Jessica Miller. After high school, Jessica and Dan went down different paths. Dan got caught up in the party scene. Jessica was trapped in an abusive marriage, but 10 years down the road, they reconnected.
I didn't see him romantically when our lives came back together initially. I saw him as a friend that was broken, that was transitioning again with his religious beliefs, and I think we sought comfort in each other.
Dan grew weary of the party scene. Jessica had left her cruel husband. Both were looking forward to a new stage of life, and something just seemed to click between the two of them.
One day I called just her. Normally I call her brothers, and I called her and I asked, do you want to come over to my house and we'll eat a sandwich or something? And she said yes. And I was very surprised, and I walked outside, and since we only lived a block away, I saw her walking up. And I was like, wow, she's actually here. So we sat down in the backyard and we just hung out for a while. And that was our first real time just together. And we didn't even know that we were going to start dating, really. I didn't know, because that was not on my mind at the time. I was still dealing with all of these extra pressures that I had put on myself. So that was the first time that I knew when I hung out with her that, yeah, I'm gonna pursue this.
The relationship blossomed, and within a year of dating, they were surprised to learn that Jessica was pregnant. Thankfully, someone told her about Riverside Life Services.
As soon as I walked through the door, I wasn't judged. I let him know that I was not married, that I had just found out I was pregnant and I was living with my boyfriend. I told him I wanted to keep the baby, and they did the pregnancy test, they did the ultrasound, they signed me up for classes, and eventually I started showing up so often, not only because of the classes, but because of all of the love and encouragement. I hadn't really received that in my life. It was nice to finally be accepted somewhere without them wanting you to give something in return. It wasn't them saying you have to give us something in order for us to give you the love. It was always that unconditional love and just a hug.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just went for the hugs.
Yeah.
In 2016, Jessica gave birth to a precious little girl. Shortly later, the couple tied the knot and continued to receive support from Riverside Life Services. For Jessica, the breastfeeding classes were invaluable, especially since they had a little boy last year.
If it wasn't for Linda believing in me and helping me with my breastfeeding journey with my daughter, I wouldn't still be breastfeeding our son. It's kind of feels like I've been nonstop breastfeeding since 2016, and it wouldn't have happened if Linda wouldn't have believed in me.
And Riverside Life Services not only help mothers, they also have a support group for men called Dads for Life.
I put a lot of faith, not just into the group, but into the people that are going that are listening. So I try to remember the things that I've learned in the group, and I try to bring them home here. And even if we had bad days, how was I able to handle them in a positive to a need of making sure I keep doing this for my family every day. Animals often live in a family group.
I'm very grateful to RLS. They've given me a lot of resources so that I could get some help as well. It wasn't just, let's pray on this and you can go home now. It was them teaching me how to take care of myself, how to love myself, and in turn how to love my husband and how to give that love to my children. And I'm very thankful to the ladies.
I want to say that it was a blessing that you guys just helped me as one person, and I know that my wife's just one other person, and you guys took an interest in her and you helped her. And as soon as our daughter came in, it was that full love and support for her too, and our son. And you know, we're just 4 people, and that was a great start to a wonderful family.